for Phoenix, just 2 losses so far in the playoffs. They're determined to continue their dominant play tonight. Clippers, Suns, the Western Conference Finals, up next.
I was broke, now my bank account overflow. My content is A1, no B, I know roll. I can't bet for change, cause I'm worth a mill, yes I know. See you lames, I skirt off and lamb.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jae Crowder, and it's Payne in at point. And for Los Angeles, Baca is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Man in at the 3. So the Clippers win the tip. Beverly finds George over Booker, and it's George missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
It's hauled in by George. Here's Man. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
And the dunk by Booker.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Passes it to Beverly. Here's Zubac. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers. He was frustrated with some of the mistakes his team made in the first 2 games. But he doesn't want his guys to get down on themselves. He told them, we're at home tonight. This is a fresh start. This is an opportunity to show everyone what we're really made of. So, Kevin, they have to start working hard right now to make this a series.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. And Beverly kicks to Zubac. That 3 off the mark. The Suns have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And here's Booker from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 9.
When we run it, the thing is only we can still set it. We can still run it. I'm sliding here when you come in.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's George. Oh!
My goodness. Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Ayton trying to break free. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Rondo kicks to George. Batum against Booker. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Crowder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Crowder.
Let's not forget, Jae Crowder is a former 2nd-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Beverly, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Beverly's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
We've got Luke Kennard. Baca is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Here's Beverly. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's stolen by Sharks. He's all alone. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
The Clippers trail. And here's George. He has 7. And George with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Stolen by George. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when Paul George has this kind of rhythm and pace to his game, you simply want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker with no one around. The offensive rebound. Craig, good. The pass to Zubac. Nobody near George. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. George has got 7 points here in this quarter. Suns have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Booker outside. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
I think the improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
Over in the corner, Cousin. Here's George. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Devin Booker.
You simply have got to respect Paul George's anticipatory skills there. The long body, the quick reactions. What a nice play.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Payne's checked in. That free throw good from George. Now Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Feeds it to Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Timeout. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Payne. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Here's Rondo. And the rejection by Ayton. 3-on-3. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Booker.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that.
And here is Los Angeles now. And Batum kicks to Rondo. Lob pass to George. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
George with the ball. With 2 seconds left. He can't get it to go. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter, it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
And it's Beverly missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Good chance here for Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Booker draws the double. It's stolen by Ibaka. Pass to man. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Beverly feeling it out a bit. It's good. Beverly's got 7.
Well, Patrick Beverly making use of the floater game. So important in today's NBA, particularly at his size.
Kane passes to Ayton. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And George with the stuff.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
It's Crowder on the wing. Booker in the corner. Can they get it? Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from George.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Clippers making a change here. Both free throws good from Booker. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
At the elbow with Saric. There's the 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Johnson. Suns trail by 5. Booker outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
first one falls.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
So for the Clippers, Mann's checked in, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Rajon Rondo. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Here's Booker. That one goes. Count it.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Beverly. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Ayton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the pass to Beverly. Back to George. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And that one drops.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Booker outside. Yep, it counts.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Booker against George. To the left side wing. 1:58 left to play here in the 4th. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:57 left here in the 4th quarter. From deep, George. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Booker draws the double. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th. A nice shot by Booker. George against Booker. Shoots it. George, no good. Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Bounce pass from Beverly. A fadeaway. Another shot. And it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter. The Suns have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Booker the pass to Saric. Money!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge. Bridges finds Booker. Shot from 16. Got it!
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The deep 3 from George. Count it!
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Phoenix calls timeout. For 3, Bridges buries it from outside.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Beverly. George against Booker. Now George. From deep three-point range, the three won't fall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's Phoenix who's scraped by with the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Yeah, I need more, yeah, I need more, yeah, I need more, yeah, I need more, I need more money, stack them presidents, I need more rich, tryna own teams, curtains on the ghost, I was never seen,